In the last video I have installed the front suspension on my Xiaomi M365 and I said that it's basically crap. In this video I'm going to give it a second chance and I will start by replacing the rear wheel with a 10-inch one, as current angle is not distributing the weight very well and majority of my body weight stands on the back. I don't know how well can you see, but there are little dots with slime all over the tire. Well, that means that I actually had some flats, but it's well inflated. So slime is doing a decent job. I didn't have a flat tire now for a while, and I can see many cuts in many places, but it's still full of air. So slime is doing a great job. This is it. That's why I left 10-inch tires. Took me about 1 minute to put it on without any single tool. Where is my Xiaomi phone? So I have just installed a 10-inch tire and you can see the deck of the scooter is way more leveled and you can feel that when you ride, so when you stand on it your weight distribution is more even. So now we'll try to ride at the same places where I did the last video, and we will give the suspension a second go. I did not feel any improvement whatsoever while riding. Let's take a look at the slow motion image to see if the suspension was doing any job at the rougher places of the trail. First impressions, nothing really changed too much. Maybe I bottomed it out a couple of more times. So I guess that is the problem, that on a small bumps the suspension doesn't really do anything. On a big bumps you just bottom it out and then it doesn't really do anything. I think 10-inch tires work just better than the suspension. So there is one thing that worries me, is the overall travel of this suspension. We have something around 22 millimeters, so 2.2 centimeters, and when I stand on the scooter it compresses even further. So now let's get me on it, and if I stand with my both legs more on the front side, you see that's how much of the travel is left. So now I'll just try and bounce it down a bit. You see, I get like 5 millimeters of travel or so. That's why it's not doing shit when I ride it.
So there is one thing left to do. Let's disassemble the suspension and see how it's built.
It's not 5 millimeters. It is a 6 millimeter hex. And the second one is out as well. Okay, that was easy. And now inside this fork we should see the springs. This is the rubber part on which you bounce when you bottom it out. So, and there is nothing more to it, so just these two springs. So what we can do is we can measure these springs and then find other ones which are stiffer and try and replace, and there is nothing else we can do. There is nothing more you can do with the suspension. By the way, just while I'm there, just wanted to show you. You see there is nowhere here where you put your rubber butterflies, and it's almost nowhere here. If you know how to adjust this unit, you will not get any wiggle, woggle, wobble in your steering column. This scooter is more than 1000 kilometers now on the clock, and I don't use any rubber pad here, and when I fold it back I can show you there is not a tiny micrometer of wiggle here. So all in all, the suspension was crap and still is crap. It doesn't really work, there is nothing, it's just a spring. What would you expect for that price more? So I don't know, maybe I'll look for a better spring, maybe not, but I guess that's the second part. Anyways, I hope this video was useful for you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers! And this here, you see, you can't, there is nothing shaking here, you can't shake a single millimeter here. There is also no noise when I ride my scooter.